just gonna go live because that's what I do. That's it. That's how it goes. Who's ever watching or listening, that's awesome. I'm gonna double check what we got going on over here. And it's not up just yet, but it should be. Let's see. There is. There we goes. There we goes. It's on Facebook. It's speeding up. Come on. There it is. There it is. So it should be up. Facebook. Come on. Facebook. What's it taking so long? 45 seconds. A minute. We are on Facebook. Everything is connected. It's working its way. I need it to show up right here. There it is. Making a live stream video. And we're on Facebook. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and take that off and show my face. I have these headphones on because I'm listening to the live stream on Facebook. So let me put them down. This is Delta Tango Mike. You're back again. I'm back again. Live streaming. February was super heavy. A lot of major projects. And I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this major project. We're going to get to announce it in the coming months. It's going to be a, what do you call it? When they kind of phase things out and put up the new designs. I forget what it's called, what's the word, but in any case, what's happening is that the brand is going to start switching over some of the artwork, and it'll be my artwork. It's in collaboration with other artists. I am taking other artists' work and making it kind of smooth. But yes, Mr. Benjamin Nowak is in the house. Also, he says, what's up? I say, what's up? We're using Cinemaker. And as you can see, let me show you my setup right here, right now. I have a Sketchable right here on the iPad Pro. I have an iPhone right here. It's hard to see because I have this in the way. And so there's a microphone right here. And you know what? I lost my light. I lost another light that was back there. I should have fixed it before I went live, and I forgot to fix that light. So now I have to turn on another light. So let me go ahead and show you. I got my Cintiq over there. This is my Surface. You can't see the Surface go right here in a little bit. What's up, Desi? He's in the house also. I got a big old keyboard connected. I have a mouse right here and my glasses. I gotta see. Sometimes I need some high power glasses so that I can click on stuff and see what I'm looking at, and that's what's going on. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a video. How do I make the videos that I post every other day, ever so often, called the Thriving Artist Art Life Short. And I'm gonna record one right here, right now with you. So hopefully you're taking notes. I don't have a step-by-step. However, there are a couple things that I do to make sure that I have a good video. And I'm going to show you all of that. I have a stand right here, courtesy of Cinemaker. All right, Cinemaker, and Mr. Benjamin has not asked for this stand back. So I'm going to keep on using it to keep doing the good work. Courtesy and sponsored by Cinemaker. Check them out. I have an iPhone up here, iPad, and you can live stream multicam. And I can show you my screen. Look, the stuff that I'm talking about is happening in real life right now. And I can show you my screen. I love it. This is amazing. All right, so any case, check it out, Cinemaker. So let me turn on this light. Let me turn on another light. Oh, sometimes, there we go. It's aimed at up there. It's still not very good. I have a whole different light. I have a whole different light for Suzanne Mechanical Pencils. What's up? I have a whole different light for the background, and it's a color light. And what I like about that is that it allows me to have a cool, different hue background. So that's another key for making some cool videos, is that it's not just a bright light and can you see a whole bunch of stuff. And technically, the way I was taught by Cinemaker is that you want to have a clean background, all right? You want to You want the focus to be on you and see what you're talking about and see what you're saying and not about that background. Even though I got a cool background, all right? Okay, boom boxes, yeah. Star Wars, I got Batman, I got Darth Vader back there. Yeah, it's cool. I do need to fix that right there. So, what's the first things when making a video that you should think about? All right. So first things first is light. You need to have some light, and light comes in many ways. And I have one of those lights over here. And again, another Cinemaker production when it comes to the stand. But the light, this is one of those very cheap lights. And however, it's amazing, right? Boom. And so now, what's cool about a little light like this is that you can set it anywhere and you get the light on the subject. You have to be able to see yourself. People have to be able to see you. People, the viewers and people who watching the video need to understand what they're looking at. And if it's about you, then the light needs to be there. So there has to be light. And so in this instance, I have several lights. So let me show you a couple of my lights. So I have one light up there. That's a light. It's inside a box so that it is not super sharp or harsh. Then I have another light up there, and that's just an umbrella light. It's very simple. It's just a light with an umbrella on it, and so then I can get the nice ambient light that is not casting dark shadows. So number one is your lighting. Number two is going to be your microphone, right? People need to hear you. If they can see you, that's great, but they need to be able to hear you. And the closer I get to the microphone, the easier it's going to be for you to hear me. And so there it is. This is a microphone. And because I'm using Cinemaker, I can zoom in a little bit, and I need to change the angle so you can see. But there it is. That's a microphone. This microphone is attached it's a Rode microphone attached to another iPhone, and that iPhone goes straight into Cinemaker. And in Cinemaker, I can switch my settings, and let me take down this picture so that you can see where the settings are. And there's a thing that's blinking right here, and that's where the audio is. So you need to be able to speak, and people need to be able to hear you. So that's two things, right? Lighting and audio. So you need good clean audio. Another option, which I'm going to use in a minute, is right here. And so this is a lavalier microphone. It's very easy to use. Right now I got it all wrapped up. That's how I like to take care of my electronics. So on one side it plugs into a device, the other side clips onto your shirt. So we need to be able to hear you. So lights to see you, microphone to hear you. And it's getting caught up. Okay, cool. Now, when I do my videos for the Thriving Artist Art Life Shorts, and see, I've said that enough times that I can say it rolling off my tongue real easily. Thriving Artist Art Life Shorts. Art Life Shorts. What I like to do with those is I'll use my Android phone. So I got this Android phone. It's a Note 9. I'll put it on the stand. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Tighten it up. Boom. There it is. Okay. Right? There it is. Got it. I get the app that I'm going to use for the video. And so then that's the part number 3 is what application are you using for your live stream, for your video production, for any kind of video recording. And that answer is going to depend on what you're doing. What is it about? So I'm using Cinemaker to live stream. You can live stream off your phone. Where's my phone? There we go. I can just grab my phone, turn on the Facebook app. Boom. Let me see. There it is. There's Facebook. I can go to my page. Unfortunately, however, right now I'm already streaming. I could probably stream at the same time I'm streaming. In any case, all it takes is the app on your phone and start live streaming. However, I want to be a little fancy. Plus, I'm a hoarder. I have computers, I have devices, I have lights and stands, and I kind of want to elevate in my presentation. And so I'm looking at right here. Come on, come on. I'm looking at Cinemaker, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit, see, so I can look cool. I'm going to add my lower thirds. Boom, there it is. And so now when I'm talking, you can see my name. See my logo. You can see my name right here on the bottom. And so my presentation level increases because I'm using an app like Cinemaker. I have several iPhones, and now I can live stream to Facebook, to YouTube, and any RTMP enabled website, including Behance. LinkedIn. Well, with LinkedIn, you got to use Restream. And or unless you pay for some of the other services that are out there. In any case, I want to have a multicam experience. So I want to be able to click on another camera and say, hey, here is that phone, right? Here is my face. And I'm going to speak into that phone using this microphone right here. And then some of the videos that I produce, I want to show my work, right? So right now you can see my Facebook and what's happening here. And my notes on Evernote. And if I am streaming to Behance, then you're going to see this. And there goes my videos, right? And if you've been keeping up with my Behance profile, you'll see that last night I went live and I produced these thumbnails for Behance videos on Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. And so there's the little Adobe Photoshop logo. And as you can see, as I scroll over and roll over the mouse, then you can see what's going on in my screen. And so to me, I want to not just produce live streaming, live videos, but I want to do multicam, show my screen, and add a whole bunch of this and that so that my live streams are a little bit more exciting and more engaging than your average live stream. All right, that's it. That's just me, right? That's how I am, and that's how I'm trying to run it. So depending on what your purpose and why you do it, that will determine what software, what hardware, what kind of devices you're going to use. And in my live streaming experience, I come across Cinemaker, Benjamin Nowak, Mr. Gary, and Bernardo, and they have shown me and taught me a lot of things that I need to keep I need to keep in mind when producing the videos, including having a network, a HDMI converter, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I can also use Cinemaker and just use it with Wi-Fi only. But I'm crazy like that, and I have a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna go all in. So depending on what you want and what you're after, that you'll determine what technology you're going to use. But it's just as easy, and what I'm going to show you today, it's just as easy as a smartphone. There it is, a smartphone, and a microphone plus the lighting. That's it. That's all it takes. That's all it's going to take to produce a video today. However, I wish I had changed the batteries in my my ring light over there so that I could have a color background. All right, so here we go. The Thriving Artist Art Life Shorts. Let me show you how I prepare for that. So number one is I write down my notes. I got to put together what it is that I'm going to say. And I need to have some notes so that when I go live or when I record, I have an outline in a format that I'm going to follow so that I can get right to the information, get in and get out. It is preferable that your videos are less than 5 minutes. 2-3 minutes are perfect. I go over into 10 minutes. This video, I don't know how long it's going to be, and I don't care because there's different purposes for different things that I create. A lot of the videos that I create is really for information for artists and creatives so that they can learn, feel inspired, and push on and start now on their process and their documentation and social media production. But when you're creating these videos that are going to help build your brand and you have something to share, then you want to keep that number of minutes at a particular point so that people can jump in, listen to what you're saying, see what you're saying, and then get out and move on with their lives and hopefully apply some of that stuff that they learned. So it's best if you go ahead and start writing out some of these notes. And let's see, there it is. This is what I want to talk about today. And I'm going to change the size of the font. I tapped this on my phone. Why does it look so little? There we go. Boom. There it is. There it is. So today it is March 7th. And the theme is no spec work. So I already know what I'm going to say. And this is another part, is that you should know and you should only talk about those things that you know, that you're good at, that you're knowledgeable about. All right, if you're gonna start a career on something else that you're starting out, that you don't really have a lot of experience, it's gonna be tough to talk about it. However, there is an angle for that kind of videos. But in my case, I am coming at you with information that I am very well versed in. I have taken the time to learn, and I have taken the time to experience it in my art career, so that when I'm talking, I am speaking from experience, and I can tell you with very clear examples about how some things actually work, so that I know that this is real. All right, this is not pie in the sky. Oh, you're awesome. You're good, great. You have great talent, and you're gonna be okay. No, 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 no. Hold up. You gotta put in some work. You gotta dedicate yourself. You gotta have the self motivation, and you gotta want this thing that is out there, that it exists, that other artists are doing. So you gotta want it so bad that you're willing to leave behind a whole lot of things, and that's and the only way to get that point across is through actionable items that I've already taken myself in my art life. So that is how I put together the information about what I'm going to talk about. I make some notes about it, and then I go off the top of my head because I know this stuff already. I may have a and a moment to rethink about how I'm saying a sentence, and that's okay because I know what I'm talking about. So the information is real, and that's what my angle for my videos are. But if you're starting off in a career, and let's say you want to be a graphic designer and you're starting off with school, with classes, with workshops, with mentors, you can create a video series. You can share some of that process, and then be honest about it and say, listen, this is my first day going to class, or my second week, or my first month, and this is what I learned so far. And you take people through that journey, so that by the time you graduate from college, or you graduate from that course, or get the certification, you're at a particular level that now people have been taking that ride with you, and they're committed to seeing your success. This is where some of this video stuff comes into play, and this is why we do it. You use social media as a platform to share your information, document your process, and bring people closer to you. All right, so I have my what do you call it? Evernote. Evernote is free. It's available on all devices. I also use OneNote. OneNote is free all the way through. No matter how many devices you install it in, it's free. Evernote, you get two devices to install it on, and then any other device after that, you got to pay like $5-10 a month. So pick your choice, right? Google Docs is free all the way through, no matter how many devices you use. However, you gotta pay attention to your storage space. So there's a limit for that. All right, cool. So let's go ahead, and I am double checking my stuff, and let me just show you that I have the phone right here, and let me fix that. Let me fix this angle. Yeah, you kind of don't want to spend the time doing those kind of adjustments during a live stream, but like I said, I'm here to show you a couple of things. So I have the phone right here. This is an Android phone. I like the Android phone for this kind of video production because it has a very clean camera. This is a Samsung Note 9, so it has a really nice camera. I use Open Camera as my app, and then let me switch that around. Boom, there it is. And so now it can look at me. There I am. Haha, what's up? And so Open Camera on Android, or of course the Samsung, it allows for you to connect a microphone, and it will pick up that sound. If you use the basic camera app that comes on the Samsung is not going to pick up the audio from a microphone. I don't know why, but that's what I found out after so many tries and failures, that I figured that part out, and it's like, I need an app that is going to help me. So right now I'm adjusting the size of the Evernote on my screen. I have a screen over here on the side of on my Cintiq right here. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, Desi? You like them notes? The OneNotes? Awesome. Yes, OneNotes is free. You can't beat that, right? Okay, so I'm getting ready to do a video. There's my water. Oh, I like talking a lot. I'm sorry. Ooh, let me. Ooh. Mouth gets dry. You keep talking and talking and talking. All right. Whew. Got another gallon. It's in the fridge. Okay, so now I'm turning the phone to look at me. I'm adjusting the angle. I got way too many lights. They're kind of reflecting off the back. So let's go like this. So now we can see a little bit more of that. Let me bring it down some. Let's see so you can see it. There it is. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I am missing my background color light. I like color backgrounds, and I realized that from Livestream Creative or Live Creative, Live Create. There's this company on Facebook, and they live stream all the time. They have a lot of tools and gear and so on. And one of the things I noticed, they had a color background. Even when we're filming at Cinemaker and Bughead, we have lights that go on the floor and they light up the background with different colors. And that's just so you can break up that white monotone, bland background. Here I have a lot of things going on. I got a couple of screens. They're turned off because the computers are not on. Those are connected to a different computer, each one. And I have a ton of books and a bunch of gear back there. And so you want to have a cool background, not so busy as I have it. I break the rules. I don't care. I am DTN, Delta Tango Mike, and I do what I want. And so what I'm going to do is a Thriving Artist Art Life Short. So let me go ahead and record it. As a matter of fact, let me zoom it back, which you can't see it. Now you have this light. So let's go put that light right there. What up? What up? Can you see it from over here? Yep, you can. It's right there. There is the camera. This is the phone. And let me change my background on this side. I have made sure that some of my screen backgrounds, and let me show you what I like to do with my backgrounds is make it to where it's kind of dark with highlights so that it's easy for the cameras to pick up. So here we go. This is the folder. Boom, boom, boom. There we go with that. Come on, update. There it goes. Boom. You see, so now I have like a dark background with a highlight, and then the cameras, when I'm recording a video, are going to pick that up, and that's kind of cool. All right, so let's go ahead and switch back to this. And I'm going to pull up my Evernote with the information that I need that I'm going to use when I'm talking. And I have the microphone right here on my chest already. It's going to record as soon as I hit the button, and it's kind of a little far away. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Let's get ready to record. I'm doing March 7. I need to check my dates because that's part of my intro. I need to think about what I'm going to say. And make sure that what I typed is what I want to say. Assertive. Be assertive. People don't want to pay for stuff. What? Say no to the hookup. We must cultivate. Just type in things. Mm-hmm. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Done. Ready. I'm ready. You ready, Dan? We're ready. Rolling. We're gonna get started. Here we go. Here we go. Should I show you that? Maybe I should show you that. Yeah, because this. Oh, I lost another light. What happened? Yes, I lost that light right there. I need to charge up my stuff. Well, you can still see me. That's still kind of cool. The background's a little darker. We'll work it out. So I'm gonna hit my. I'm gonna hit the record button, and I'm gonna pretend that I'm drawing. Let's go like that. And I come back and say, hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Delta Tango Mike coming at you once again with the Thriving Artist Art Life Short. As you can see, the more I say it, the easier it comes out. If you remember January or December 31st when I did the first video for the Thriving Artist Art Life Short, starting out 2020, I had trouble saying those words because I had the big idea and I wasn't ready to just let it come out smoothly. But the more you do it, the better you get at it. And so that's why starting out 2020 is important, because we had to take that first step. As soon as you take that first step, things will become easier and easier and easier, and you get used to taking those steps, building those habits so that you can find your success and become the artist that you want to be, living the success as a creative that you've always wanted in your life. Woo, that's a lot. Hopefully you're taking all that in. Today is March 7th of starting out 2020, and today's theme is we do not accept the starving artist mindset. We do not accept that. We say no to that. There's some sayings that are that people say, like my wife, she says, cancel, cancel. We don't want that in our life. My sister-in-law likes to say return to sender when somebody says something that you don't want to hear, that is not going to affect my life, and I don't want it, and I don't want any of that coming into my mindset. So she says return to sender, bring that back, take that back, go back where you came from. And that's how we have to be about the starving artist mindset. We got to get away from that. We got to grow away and build our careers to the point where we are not thinking, we're not functioning off that starving artist mentality that tells us that we have to accept a low paying job, a hookup, or some kind of project that is not paying us what we're worth and the value that we have. So here's some words that I want you to know about. No spec work, all right? We do not do speculative work. I had this a connection, a entrepreneur hit me up, say, hey, this person is looking for a designer, a graphic artist. Send them an email, let them know that you're available if you're interested. I'm like, yeah, I'm interested. I'm always open to, working on projects. So I sent the person an email. That person responds with, here's some things that I want done. Go ahead and do them. And if I like them, then I'll hire you. That's called speculative work. And so I responded saying, I'm a professional. I get paid for my work. So if you want me to do that, then here's my price. Pay me my deposit. I'll take a certain amount of days to get it done, and then we can work together. So of course they never responded again. That's speculative work. There was a poster that was announced for the 007 that's just come out. I don't know if it's out yet or it's coming out. In any case, Daniel Craig is the 007 agent. And they said, and it was on Twitter, it's all over Twitter, saying, hey, design a poster, enter the contest, and you may win some money, blah, blah, blah. And then when you read the terms and conditions, then it says something about all submissions become property of the movie company. I forget what movie company made it. And they get to do whatever they want with the artwork. It's like, wait a minute, but how come, you're a multi-billion-dollar company, spending millions and millions of dollars in producing a movie, but can't pay an artist to produce a poster? What's going on here? So that's speculative work, all right? So we must be assertive. We have to stand and know who we are and stand on that position and say, no, I am not doing that type of work. I'm not going to go ahead and just do and create stuff that you may or may not hire me for, all the while I deserve to make a living. I deserve to feed my family, and I will not be exploited. I deserve a living wage. Those are the things that we need to do to cultivate that thriving artist mindset. It's hard being an artist already. Choosing that type of career it's a hard road. It's a hard path, and so you don't make it easier on yourself when you willing to work for nothing, for free, for hookups, and you have the starving artist mentality where if I don't accept this gig, I don't have any money to pay for my bills. You're gonna be stressed out. You're not gonna make enough money to pay your bills, and does not help the arts community. What helps the arts community is to have the art business education required to be able to know who you are, know who your market is, know what you're producing, and know what it's worth so that you can get paid for that. We have to stand on getting a living wage. If this is our career, then we need to know how to price it so that it benefits us along as providing value for our client. And that is the thriving artist mindset. Say no to the hookup. Say no to people who want to exploit you. There are companies that have tons of money and they still want to find artists. They say things like a student artist. I mean, what's the difference between a student artist and a professional artist, huh? Maybe the quality of the work, maybe their professionalism, maybe their customer service. And they're counting on that, on a person who's emerging into this career path to not know those things and not stand on what they deserve. Whereas a professional artist has already learned the steps that it takes and the talk and the conversation and the communication that it takes to stand on what they know they're worth, lay out, negotiate that price, and get paid and do the work. All right, so that's all I got to say to you today. Is we do not accept the starving artist mindset. We're all about the thriving artist art life. All right, this is Delta Tango Mike. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, along with TikTok. And I need to make some TikTok videos. All right, check me out. Send me a question. Let me know what you're working on. I like to see what's happening in your creative field, in your path. If you have any questions or issues that come up in your career, please send them my way. I would like to make a video out of it. Find me on Behance at The Creative Genius and also on LinkedIn, The Creative Genius. Delta Tango Mike. Talk to you later. Art is King _ATL. Peace. Woo! There it goes, just like that. And so now I unhook my microphone. I click on the video and I hit the play. There it goes. Yeah. Just like that. You can do what I just did if you understand that we need lighting, we need audio, and maybe clean your background some, but know what you're talking about. Stand on who you are. Stand about what you are. Understand what you're here to share with the world, whether it's your emerging path and understanding in your new career, or something that you've already been through and you're here to share some of that information or show your process. We got the Photoshop Shaman out there sharing some of his amazing Photoshop skills. Check him out. He is on YouTube and on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I think. Photoshop Shaman. And I tell people like him, artists like him all the time, listen, record your process, show the world what you got, what you're doing, and show them your work so that they can then, you can build the audience, bring people around, be like, you know what, that person knows, he's ready. Let's get him a bag of money and get him working on our projects. All right, so this is how you make a video. That's very, hopefully this is something that we all learn from. On how many minutes have we been on? Oh, 34 minutes. All right, that's good enough. All right, so it's called making a live stream video. I'm gonna adjust some of the content, the information in that video. Please share it across Facebook, Instagram, wherever you are, and let's go ahead and elevate our mind to the thriving artist art life. Okay, Delta Tango Mike. Talk to you later. Peace. Right, let's go ahead and switch that out right there. Turn off some things. I know you can hear me. Boom, boom, boom. But this is my screen, and look, I can just minimize. Boom. Yeah, I love Cinemaker. This is awesome.